Welcome back to Thrive. So glad you're here today. Today, we're going to talk about something which I think all of us struggle with from time to time, and that is confidence. Let's be honest. Who doesn't want to feel more confident? Be it in your job, in your relationships, or just about how you feel about yourself. Confidence will make all the difference. And guess what? It's not something you're born with, it's something you can build. Today, we are going to dive into 5 simple habits that will help you build unstoppable confidence. First off, let's talk about keeping promises to yourself. You know how whenever you make plans with a friend and they bail at the last minute, it's kind of a bummer. Well, the same thing happens when you bail on yourself. Every time you promise you're going to do something and then you don't do it, you break a little bit of trust with yourself. It doesn't have to be anything huge. Start with the small things. Maybe that's promising to get up 15 minutes earlier or promising to drink more water. The more often you do what you say you're going to do, the more you'll learn to trust yourself. And the basis of confidence is really trust. It's like stacking small wins, and over time, it makes a huge difference. The next is to step out of your comfort zone. Now, I know this might sound scary. Just bear with me. You don't have to do anything huge, like giving a speech in front of 1,000 people. Start small. It may be saying yes to something one wouldn't usually do, like taking up a new hobby or even just making a comment in a meeting. The more uncomfortable things you do, the more confident you'll feel with time. In that respect, it's like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Look at Serena Williams. She did not become the best in tennis because she plays it safe. Because she never stopped pushing. That's how she became unstoppable. Now, let me get into something that we all deal with, and that's that little voice in your head. You know, that one that says, you're not good enough, or what if you fail? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the thing, what you say to yourself matters, like a lot. Instead of tearing yourself down, start building yourself up. Say things like, I've got this, or I've handled tough things before. I can do it again. It may sound weird at first, but the more you practice positive self-talk, the more you will actually start to believe in yourself. Oprah Winfrey was once told she didn't belong on TV. Imagine if she had believed that. Instead, she trusted her own voice, and look where that took her. Preparation. Fourth on our list. Confidence doesn't come from just winging it, right? It comes from knowing you're ready. Think about it like this. Athletes don't show up to the big game without practicing. They've put in hours of work, and that's why they're confident when it's time to perform. Whether you are studying for a job interview, a presentation, or even just a big conversation, the time you put into preparing will naturally help build your confidence. When you are prepared, you aren't just hoping for the best, you're ready for it. And last but not least, one of the major habits is going easy on yourself. Let's face the facts, we all are going to mess up somewhere down the line. But beating yourself up over every little mistake, that's a confidence killer. In its place, try a little self-compassion. If things don't turn out as planned, remind yourself that it is okay. You are learning, you are growing, that is all part of the process. Even a guy like Steve Jobs had major setbacks. He got fired from his own company, but he didn't let that define him. He came back, and you can too. And when you're kind to yourself, it's easier to keep going even when things get tough. So, there you have it, 5 habits which will help in building unstoppable confidence. Keep your promises to yourself. Step out of your comfort zone. Speak nicely to yourself. Prepare for what's important, and be kind to yourself. It may not happen overnight, but the more you weave these habits into your life, the more confident you're going to feel. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today on Thrive. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, share with a friend who needs a confidence boost, and let me know in the comments which habit you're going to start with. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community here where we can grow, learn, and thrive together. Remember, confidence is not about perfection, it's about showing up, giving it your best, and trusting that you will do enough. Keep thriving, you got this.